Who's ready to lose some brain cells? You can't make this shit up. I wanted to start my show, but there's fucking sirens.
Alerts are expected in a few minutes. Find the best protection around.
This is crazy.
Alert, enter the protected space until further notice.
I hope you guys know I'm not making it up. I actually try to record it. All right, I got like 5 minutes before the sirens go off. I'm gonna keep going. Never mind, guys. I heard it's a big barrage. I gotta go. I'll be back in a few minutes. Well, that was annoying, and I'm back. Rockets. Didn't even get through the intro, did I? England, Muslims are now going from restaurant to restaurant during the day, asking people why they're eating and demanding them to stop because of Ramadan.
How come you're eating, boss? It's Ramadan, boss. Huh?
Yeah, sorry, brother.
It's Ramadan. This is no good. Ramadan. Muslim.
I know, brother. I'm sorry.
You're Muslim, yeah?
No.
You sure? I think so you are. It's Ramadan now. No way, Ramun.
Romania is not
Muslim.
no.
You sure? Brother, please, yeah? Because it's very big trouble, huh? Okay? Please, don't be eating in Ramadan, yeah? Please, because, very bad. How come you're eating, boss?
That is a
It's
fucking
Ramadan.
insane video. That is an insane video. Can you imagine somebody doing that to someone in America? That would be crazy. That would be a fucking death sentence in America. Like, bitch, what'd you say to me? What'd you say to me? Get your Ramadookie out of here, bitch. Here's Paul Joseph Watson.
Remember the guy who went viral for this?
So what's really going on here, huh? What's really going on here, huh? Yeah, fuck this shit. I know idiot shit, huh? Huh? This look like Sully and Jason in them scenes.
Yeah. Pleasant fella. Turns out he got a visit from the police. Not for that. Oh no, for something far worse.
Hello?
Open the door.
Why?
Open the door now.
But I'm taking a
Come in through the door, you're going to open it, it's up to you.
I'll open it.
Oh, where are you? Oh, you're on the toilet, right. Finish off on the toilet quickly, but at this time, time's 2:12. You're under arrest for breach of DV prevention order, i.e. you're at this address, harassment against your sister, and also voyeurism, namely you've been recording her while she's getting undressed. Finish what you're doing, but you do not have to say anything, but it may harm you.
Arrested for perving on his own sister, allegedly. Told you he was a nice fella. Why would you even post that online? Turns out harassing women has become a common theme.
Do me a favour, mate. Seriously.
Mate, pack it in, mate. This is our country now, mate.
No, it isn't.
Yeah, it is. I'm sorry, it is. Look around. Look around, you idiot. Look around.
Only in Hounslow, mate.
No, everywhere.
Remember, these are the people who shitlibs insist are British or even English simply because they were born here, while they literally claim colonisation of the country on behalf of their native ethnicity, and explicitly assert that they're not English.
It's legal. And you think you're English? Wow.
I don't want to be English. I don't want to wipe my do with the dry tissues.
Oh, wiping your arse with toilet roll is apparently some backward custom that only English people do. He then proceeds to insult her age and the fact that she's taking a bus to work.
I don't
Fucking live here for the money, though, don't you?
I don't want to have dried up do.
I'm now going to call it.
I don't want to have dried up do. I don't want to drive up to my two cheeks every day. That's what you do.
You fucking prick, look at you.
You haven't got much years left, have you? How old are you?
No fucking break,
How old are
mate.
you?
You've got no...
How old are you? Yeah, take that boss while I drive an Audi. Oh, hey, listen. Oh, listen. Take that boss.
Don't listen to you. You're still 5 years old.
Audi bus stop.
Wow, you've got some shit Audi that's probably 10 years old on a Motability scheme. Andrew Tate, eat your heart out.
Audi bus stop benefits living.
You're going to work.
You're so English, aren't you?
Going to work.
Get a car then.
Going to
Save
work.
up. Get a car.
Going to
You're on the
work.
bus. Bye.
Going to
Bye.
work.
You're on the flipping bus. Bye, English. This is the English life. Alright, this is the English life. Bus stop every day. Come on, I'm in my Audi. Come on, brother. Go, sit on that bus. Sit on that bus. Choke, man. You can't touch me, man.
He's a real poster child for integration, isn't he? They're really not sending their best. Ever feel like you're stuck in a habit you don't even think about? Maybe it's something you reach for during stressful moments, while hanging out with friends or just out of sheer boredom. Believe me, I've been there. That's why I was excited to try Fume, the award-winning flavoured air device.
All right. Sorry.
Is turning into something smaller, something more like ethno-nationalism, which struggles to accept that someone who looks like me and has a faith like mine can truly be English or British. There are some who we will never be able to persuade.
Yeah, don't think you'll be persuading this guy.
I don't want to be English.
Why blame the so-called far right for saying they're not British or English, when they personally tell you very directly? And besides, the magic soil theory really is going to get tested when you're literally importing hundreds of thousands of people from the third world every single year. Good luck getting them all to embrace British identity when a huge proportion of them can't fucking stand us. Meanwhile, in France, forget just following women on the street. One new arrival followed a girl right to her apartment door.
Non, c'est bon, merci. Hein? Oui, c'est bon, merci, bonne soirée. Non, je veux pas parler. Allez, bonne soirée. Non. Non. Je sais pas c'est qui. C'est qui? Mais je sais pas. Wesh. Mais bon. Ah, je vais craquer. Non, mais non, pars. Vas-y, s'il te plaît. Tu peux. Non. J'ai pas de connexion. Pars. Tu peux partir, s'il te plaît.
Mais non, t'inquiète pas.
Non, pars, s'il te plaît.
J'appelle quelqu'un.
Mais pars en fait. Genre, je te connais pas, tu pars. T'habites là, ici?
Non, j'appelle pas, non.
Tu peux partir, tu pars. Tu pars, sinon j'appelle le propriétaire. Tu pars, sinon j'appelle le propriétaire.
Mais ça va comment?
Non, j'appelle le propriétaire. J'appelle le propriétaire.
Je demande un petit service.
Non, tu demandes pas un service, tu rentres pas dans le même comme ça. Donc je te demande genre, tu demandes pas.
Il faut que j'appelle quelqu'un.
Oui, mais oui. Mais non, on peut pas.
Qui habite là?
On n'a pas de connexion, d'accord? S'il te plaît, pars, sinon j'appelle tout de suite le propriétaire. Tu peux partir, s'il te plaît? Viens.
These people aren't just hostile to our way of life, they're hostile to basic decency and civility. They can't be integrated. Thinking you can just make them French or British by writing their name down on a piece of official paper is fucking ludicrous. The only solution is mass deportation.
I agree. Mass deportation is definitely looking like the solution for especially this massive wave of Islamists that's been imported forcefully onto the public of Europe, the UK, by their leaders who have pretty much backstabbed them. That's the only way to get them out. The only way is mass deportation. They're not going to change. From our friends over at Let's Do Something, Daniel, Braun, and Moshe Shear, let's take a look.
Jewish people, or the Zionists, or as I say, Jew.
We're here in London, undercover at a Palestinian protest. Why did you guys decide to get involved here?
I can't sit aside one. Yeah. And if we all sit back, we're going to have the same situation, like, sorry to say it, but like what happened with Hitler.
When did you guys start supporting this movement and come out to the streets for this?
When the Hamas, 2020.
When they invaded. Once Hamas finally stood up, finally massacred the people, finally went in there, killed.
I agree with with terrorism.
When I saw them stand up and go into Israel, right, and take those young women back into Gaza as a stance of resistance, I knew that's when I was like, I need to get involved and do something. Yeah, me too. If they're so desperate that they would take a girl back into Gaza and parade that on the streets, they need help.
Look at the difference between the Israeli hostages that were released. They're healthy, well-fed.
Right. You know who looked really healthy? The Bebas boys. When they were returned in caskets, and then they went and started looking
a funeral for them
at their dead bodies, and then they examined the dead kids' bodies, and they're like, oh, they're fine. And then you look at the Palestinians in buses, alive. Yeah, it's disgusting. Made up,
victims that have come forward and said I was raped.
Right. Besides all the Israeli women that came forward and said that I was sexually harassed, there's nobody, and it's like, why are we going to believe some Zionists?
Yeah.
Where did you start hearing that Palestine was called Judea?
I saw that in history books. When we studied at
History
Berkeley,
books written by who?
who was it?
Jewish people, yeah.
Potentially. You're saying it's Jewish propaganda.
Oh.
Yeah.
So is it Jewish people or the Zionists, or what say Jew?
That's And then who snitched on Jesus? Who was it? You know who it was? We usually do at Berkeley is we have like a little huddle prayer circle. You guys know Pinkies for Palestine? Throw your pinkies up. Throw your pinkies up.
for Palestine.
Okay. We put an end to the evil Jewish Zionist regime, and we stand together in solidarity. Can I get an amen to that?
Amen.
Now, can I get an amen to this?
Amen, guys.
For Palestine.
For Palestine.
For Palestine.
So is it Jewish people or the Zionists?
I'm happy that Moshe and Daniel continue to expose. I mean, listen, Moshe is something else. Moshe deserves a fucking award. That man is on some other shit, bro. His level of trolling is a masterclass for anybody doing this work. He really is next level. Mo Shellfish, if you guys don't know him on the streets. But I am so incredibly happy that the pro-Palestine side is made up of that. I'm so happy that that is the pro-Palestine side, right? There's nothing deeper to it either. There's no understanding of the geopolitics of the region, the religions. It's just the Jews did this, fucking up the word Zionist and Jew. It's all just that. Let's take a look at this from Asmongold.
How do they put up with this? Welcome to Britain. This is amazing. He gets arrested after, well, he got arrested.
A fucking cock you are.
Oi! Oi!
Wait.
What's that about? Wait, what notes are you taking down?
I'm just writing stuff down.
Well, like the fact that we're not doing anything?
Well, you're not
aggravating anyone.
Well, you are.
No, but like verbally.
I'm not doing anything. What do you
I didn't mean to waste all your lot's time. We didn't think it would be this bad. The Arsenal one was way better, honestly.
I didn't do nothing.
I was at the last Arsenal-Chelsea one. Yid Army.
You're a Chelsea fan.
Wait, no, Yid Army's their team.
Can you nick him in? He's used the word Yid Army, which is legal, so let's nick him for public order. Let's get him out.
What? I thought that was a...
Just so we are absolutely clear, Yid Army is a self-adopted nickname and chant used by Tottenham Hotspur supporters, including both Jewish and non-Jewish fans.
What?
Come over here.
What? I thought that was a...
No.
What?
Mate, that's an offence. Come on, mate. All right, mate. You're currently under arrest.
Wait, no, is this real? There's no way this is real, right? What did he say that's illegal? Yid Army is a Spurs chant because they historically had a lot of Jewish fans. Spurs fans call themselves the Yid Army to take ownership of the term.
Violated public order. You heard what the sergeant said.
Why are you taking my phone? Can I get to my friend?
This is insane.
Look at how many police officers there are. This is insane.
Arrest us so we can conduct an investigation and to prevent any physical harm.
If you just asked me to leave, I would have left.
All right.
I didn't know you were waiting to arrest me. That's the Tottenham chant, and I sung it to a Tottenham fan. I wasn't trying to aggravate anyone.
They're going to have to conduct a search.
They're going to have to search him because he said a word?
Got anything on you that could potentially harm me?
No, absolutely nothing.
All right.
We're going to have to do a cavity search on you.
Are you losing
this is people are calling this the most British video ever.
If you asked me to leave, I would have left. I would have given you guys an easier job.
Oh, mate.
I didn't even know that was a racist chant. I've never even heard that before. Last time I came to a Tottenham match, they were singing it, so I sung it as well.
The word yid if you're trying to antagonise.
No, but they're part of Tottenham.
All right.
I didn't try and antagonise anyone.
So clearly,
I tried to say I was on their side.
So clearly, that's antagonistic.
To who?
All right. Clearly, that's a public order offence.
Bro, like, it's the Karen country.
So what, you can't arrest them?
It's all about context, sir.
But I said it to a Tottenham.
It's all about context.
What the fuck?
So they're all saying the same... Wait a minute. So they're all saying the same thing to him, walking by, the police are ignoring him, but he's getting arrested for saying...
What? That's not fair. Come on now. They've just five people just chanted it past you. What?
Oh my God.
And I've just got arrested for the same thing.
And look at all the police officers too.
How is that fair?
It depends if you're trying to antagonise.
I wasn't trying. I'm explaining to you right now that I wasn't trying to antagonise anyone.
What the hell is going on over there?
Well, it's like the fact that we're not doing anything.
Well, you're not
aggravating anyone.
Well, you are.
No, but like verbally we're not. Yid Army.
You're a Chelsea fan.
Wait, no, Yid Army's their team.
Can you nick him in? All right, mate. You're currently under arrest. Keep your handcuffs on.
Wow. Yeah, free speech by he's genuinely confused. He can be arrested and charged with a hate crime and now have his life ruined because of context decided on the spot by these clowns. The absolute state of the country arresting people for words. This would never make it to court. Well, yeah, because they just have to execute him, right? I mean, you can't have somebody saying this. I mean, you've got to shoot him.
That is fucking retarded. That is some of the most retarded shit I have ever seen in my entire life. British patriots, I don't know how you're putting up with it. I really don't get how you're putting up with all this stuff. I don't get it. I don't know how you are. This is a woman was peacefully debating with her Muslim friend until she dared to speak about Muhammad. Oh, no, not Muhammad. Immediately, Islam is threatened with nothing less than decapitating her. Let's take a look.
Shut your please, go jump on the treadmill.
I'm just having him on my panel so people can see what these people act like. That's all. Go.
I don't care. Please. You insult my prophet, and you insult my prophet. You insult my prophet. You're executed. You are executed. You get this when you execute the prophet, and I don't take that. I don't apologize for that. You're disgracing the honor of our prophet. You get. Shut your please, go jump on the treadmill.
I'm just having him on.
That's insane. That's insane. Are we surprised? No, this is what Islamists do. But that's why they need to be deported from Western society. They shouldn't be there. They don't belong in Western society. You can't continue to live with them like this. This is a Bangladesh sheikh attacking Christians during a sermon, and then he had a heart attack in the middle, a stroke, and dead. El karma en acción. I can't believe I read this in Spanish. I think this is in Spanish. Un predicador islámico en Bangladesh instó a los musulmanes de Occidente a atacar a los cristianos durante un sermón. So it's like he was giving a sermon about attacking Christians. Inmediatamente después sufrió un infarto y falleció. I believe it means falleció. Falleció. El karma in action. Karma in action. Immediately after he gave his sermon, he suffers from a heart attack or something of the sort. He has a stroke or some shit. Whatever it was, he deserves it. Horrifying. Palestinian mothers lays it to bear. We sacrifice our children. Let's take a look.
We sacrifice our children because they're dearest to our hearts, she says.
Oh.
Our sense of sacred duty, the principles of Islam, of jihad in God's path, are the ultimate priority.
That sounds like a predator.
More important than our feelings. Her solution to this bitter conflict is starkly simple.
Jihad.
They, the Israelis, she means, should give up all the land. Either they leave alive or they leave in pieces. We sacrifice our children.
Sounds like a predator to me. Close your eyes and hear an Israeli saying that. Well, how would you respond? Sounds like a predator, right? But for some reason, when it's the Palestinians, they get a free pass. I'll see you guys in the next one. I love you long time. Goodbye, class.